Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on well, not Kava. What am I looking at? Avax. We're going to take a look at Avax. All right. Wanted to do an update on that. Last time I covered it, it was Wednesday. Avax had just broken above $25, $24. Was very bullish, and what I said then is then you know, we'll pull back, then find support, and then rally up to $29 and $30. Which kind of happened. I'm not going to say I predicted this, because in the end, Avax was way more bullish than I expected. It barely found resistance at 20, 27, and 26. Pulled back a bit from 27.5, but then in the end, it got to 30. And right now, it has blasted straight through. So it is very bullish. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on that. We'll talk about why it's bullish so you can understand the markets a bit better. And just in general, I'll try to go over everything you need to know. All right. So let's get right into it. The simple reason for why Avax is bullish right now is that there's multiple reasons. All right. First of all, the momentum is great. All right. The momentum has been growing a ton. Or the open interest and the volume have been growing a ton. And usually I call that momentum. So Avax is just very strong technically. Also after the breakout above $30 and $29, technically there's nothing bearish about Avax right now. All right. And then apart from that, what you also see right now is that there's quite a big influx in on-chain trading and farming and just activity. So what you can also see from the Avalanche chain is a big spike in total value locked. And that actually partially, I think, has to do with just Solana performing so well. There's a ton of money flowing into other layer 1 blockchains, apart from Ethereum. And you can also see that right now, it's a cycle, all right? Bitcoin is strong, then usually Ethereum is strong, and then other big layer 1s are also strong. So here you can see Cardano, Avalanche, Polkadot, Algorand, Phantom, Near Protocol, Cosmos. All the other layer 1 blockchains are just doing great right now, partially because it's a cycle. It's a lot of things. Avalanche on its own is very strong. There's probably some manipulation going on as well. But it's also a cycle. And it's time for the big layer 1s to be bullish. And you can also see that the other layer 1s are doing great. The total value locked for Avalanche since September has gone up from 500 million to 800 million right now. That's a 60% increase. That's not as much as other crypto, not as much as other blockchains, but it's doing great. All right. So yeah, then the big question is well, what's next? All right, what's next technically? If you just look at the open interest, we had a bit of a drop this morning, but that was market wide, and overall Avalanche is recovering from that. All right, so I'm bullish on Avalanche. All right, there's nothing bearish about Avalanche, I think, right now. There is a bit of resistance, I would say, around $33 and $34, so where we are right now. But if Avalanche just doesn't really find resistance like it's doing right now, or if it drops down from here, but then holds $30 and $29, then it's just a matter of time before it gets to the next price target between, well, let's say $37 and $39. Right, that's the next big price target, as you can also see on the daily, right here, historically. So that's the main price target. Well, $39, $40 even really is the main resistance in there, and I expect it to go up there. I mean, the only thing that could happen potentially from here, because like I said, there probably is some manipulation going on as well. I mean, if you look at Avalanche right now. And the trading, like there's a ton of volume, and you can see that quite some of the volume is coming from sources which I don't like. All right, I don't trust. CTEX, UEEX. I'm not even sure what that is. So yeah, so the only way in which this could be invalidated is probably if Bitcoin falls down pretty hard, or well, in general, just if Avalanche drops down to $30 and $29 and it is not able to hold that as support, so it drops down below $29, then it's not going to happen. All right. And then I was wrong. All right. Because this is not what I expect, but it is something you should know. So obviously I cannot keep making videos at all times in the day. But if you see that Avalanche drops down to $30 and $29 and it doesn't really find that much support from there, because it should, then that might be a bit of an orange or red flag, right? So keep an eye out for that. But for now, these are my thoughts on Avax. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments and the description. You will also find links to my Signal and Premium group. So if you want to make some profits, consider joining those, but that's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and bye.